dun, 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 dun. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the noise if you hear like fan noise in the background, you hear the frickin' dog, you hear my kiddo, you hear everything, because it's just one of those days. Literally, everyone is home today. It is headed towards 100 degrees, which is just not the way Seattle should be. And so my husband decided to chicken out and work from home today because he didn't want to go into the office with how hot it is. Okay, this is I'm using the Pure Hydrogel Lift. I really like this under my eyes. If you have dry under eyes, oh boy do I like this. I even like to put it a little bit on top of my eyeballs here, my eyelids. I use this obviously before makeup, under my eyes, because I have very dry under eyes. And I'll tell you, I've noticed a tremendous difference when I don't use this. Hello! So I really like this product. It helps to, again, that's the Pure Hydrogel Lift. When I don't use it, I notice a huge difference in my under eyes. They feel like I am dry, crepey, and old. What can I say? It's one of those days, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm gonna use, oh, go away messages, some of this, this little baby one I got in the Sephora. I think I got this in the Sephora Luxury. If I can get it open with this time to cut my nails. This is the La Mer, I don't know, I think they just call it the face cream or something. Boy, I really like it. But, I actually really like the scent of it too. But you know what I really don't like? The price. When I tried the first few times I tried this, I was like, ooh, I like that. I want to get me some of that. Yeah, Until I logged into my Nordstrom's account and saw how much it was. That was the end of that pipe dream. Because there's no way, for a product I've never used, I'm paying that much for it, not knowing. Don't get me wrong, I've paid a lot for some skincare items before. But they're, you know, I've worked with them before and know, so I thought, oh, I'll try this one a little bit more and see what I think of it before I even think about it. Boy, I really like the way it feels on my skin. I need to stop using it so I don't keep liking it. Because that wouldn't be good for my pocketbook. It goes a long ways too. I mean, I've been using this little, look at that, I've been using this since I opened it in my Sephora Luxury thing, whatever they call it, Iconic. And I still got a lot left. Oh, so what are you guys up to today? My daughter and I are just getting out of the house for a little bit. And I know that sounds absolutely effing crazy, given that it's like, I'm not kidding you, it's supposed to be in the over 100 in Seattle. What the? Hello? Mother Nature, have you like screwed up somewhere and got your wires crossed? This is Seattle. Like, we're not supposed to be cooking here. This is the Tarte Clean Slate primer. Maybe I should let that sit a minute more. But boy, when the weather forecast said how hot it was supposed to be in Seattle this week, I was like, oh, this gal needs to get the frick out of town. Because my pasty butt does not like heat. Not even a tiny bit. No how, no way. If I could live somewhere, literally, where it's either raining or snowing year round, my husband would kill me, but I'd love it. I mean, that's how much I like cold. I am Nordic, absolutely to the bone. Okay, well, let's just do this. What the hell? I definitely prefer a colder climate. I don't know what happened to all that warm Indian blood in me. For those of what I'm speaking of is I'm part Norwegian, part Chippewa. What a combo, huh? But yeah, I do not like the heat. By the way, I'm using this little thing, but I'm not like, you know, pressing and digging it into my skin. I just like using a spatula to apply this primer, or any primer for that matter, because it's kind of like if you're spackling holes, you know, same thing. You kind of just coast over the surface with it, real soft, and the product goes down in the holes and you wipe the extra away. And then I just go and pat it in. I'm really liking this primer so far. I'm actually liking this primer better than the Benefit Professional, because it doesn't seem to have so many problems with my foundations. For whatever reason, the Benefit Professional, man, I just have, man, if you've watched my videos using it before and trying new foundations and stuff with it, it just, some foundations it just will not stick to. So what are you guys up to today? Don't ask me why I'm going out. I should just stay in air conditioning, but I figured my truck has air conditioning. Just want to get out of the house today. I don't really have loads of work to do today, and my daughter's feeling a little caged in. But I do know one thing we need to do. In our family, we're really big on tradition. And one of those traditions that we do without fail is hydros. I don't know if you guys know what hydro, you know, unless you watch it, maybe you don't know what it is, I don't know, but the hydroplane racing. And this is Seafair here in Seattle right now. It's known as Seafair Weekend. And this is when the Blue Angels are in town, flying over my house, rattling the absolute hell out of my house. I mean, literally, they go over and everything goes, whoa! I'm like, okay, guys. Anyways, so this weekend, this Sunday in particular, this weekend there's huge things going on in Seattle, all through everywhere. I mean, parades and you know, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, Sunday is the day that I really care about, and we get together, have the whole family over, and we've done it every year since I was a kid. I mean, literally. We just get everyone together and make tons of food that we really don't need, and we just have fun, you know, just get everyone together and we watch the damn hydros. You know, when I was a kid, we used to actually go down to Lake Washington, is the lake that they run the hydros on here in Seattle. Oh, that's nice. I have a nice little friend popping up right in, look at that, right there, right in the crick of my nose. If that isn't a nice painful spot for it to show up. Anyways, when I was a kid, my dad used to actually take us down to Lake Washington, and we'd go sit down there, and oh man, there's nothing like it. It's not the same anymore though now, because all the boats are turbine boats. You know, I mean, there's still piston boats out there, but not as many as, you know, they don't run on the whole, you know, they kind of run in the slug races, but What am I going to use today? I think I'm going to use this CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. I love this. The only thing I don't like is it's not my shade, so I have to mix it with this LA Girl Pro Coverage in white. Anyways, there was nothing, I'm not kidding you, I loved more than sitting on the shores and hearing and feeling the piston boats as they went screaming by. I mean, those suckers, they give you a rattle. I mean, they're powerful, the engines in those. But anyway, so we used to do that every year at Seafair. We'd go and sit on the shores of Lake Washington and get the ship burned out of ourselves. Back in the days when sunscreen wasn't as important as it, you know, people didn't realize that, oh yeah, you can get skin cancer, by the way. Anyways, and that was a blast. Absolutely loved, loved, loved doing that. And then good old Seattle, they had to, you know, they couldn't just have an event for, you know, people to be able to get together and have a fun time. They had to make money off of it. And they started charging you. I'm not kidding you. They actually put up fences. I mean, who the fuck wants to look at fences surrounding the beach? They literally put up fences all around the beach so that you could not get on, you couldn't go and sit down on the beach like you could before. If you wanted to, you know, go park your ass on the beach like we've been doing for the last, you know, 15 years, you had to pay for it. And I'll tell you, in my opinion, it was the biggest mistake the city of Seattle made in terms of Seafair, because the minute they did that, that's what happened to people going down to watch the hydros. Because, you know, sure, there's a few stallhearts that are willing to pay to sit on a public beach. I'm not one of them. And there's sure hell a lot of my friends said, don't think so. Because, you know, any other time of the year, we literally can go sit on that exact parcel of beach for free. But when the hydros come to town, yeah, good old city of Seattle, they had to take an event that was a family event that brought people out by the droves, and they saw that as an opportunity to make some cash. And they ruined it, literally. So now, and honest to God, I cannot believe that to this day, at least as far as I know, they are still charging for people to go sit on the damn beach. And so, the minute they started doing that, I started parking my ass at home in front of the television with my family. And it's not as fun, no question, but, you know, we make fun of it. I mean, you know, we have fun with it. It's just, you know, you don't get the whole ambiance of it, and, you know, getting in the water while the hydros are screaming by, and the wake, you know, the water wake and everything. And but, you know, I'm not fucking paying the city of Seattle money to go sit on a public beach. Just not gonna happen. And boy, I'll tell you, that ticked off so many people. I just can't believe they're still doing that. You know, they've got to realize how much participation has dropped off. I mean, you know, like when I used to go down there, you would have to leave. I'm not kidding. You'd have to leave. You know, hydros, I think the first wave starts at 10 a.m., if I'm not mistaken. We would have to leave our house at like 6 in the morning to get down there, you know, get all the way there, and you had to park frickin', you know, 15 miles, oh, not literally, but I mean, you had to park a good mile or two away and walk it. But I'm not kidding you, you had to leave that early to get down there because the beaches would be packed. Now, we watch it on TV. It's like, You look at it, it's like, where'd all the people go? Idiots. Yeah, that's what happens when people try to make money off of every damn thing, you know? They just, I don't know. Anyways, enough of my bitching about that. It just really pisses me off because, you know, that is a tradition I would love for my kid, you know, for my kids to be able to grow up with too, with actually having the experience of sitting on the beach. And I just wasted a whole butt ton of foundation because I made too much. Well, maybe I'll just take it down my neck. What the hell? You know, I would love to. I'm one of those moms that's all about tradition. I don't know, I just like having things that we do every year that your kids count on and look forward to. You know, like July 4th get-togethers and Christmas and holidays, and it's real important to me. So, okay, next I'm going to try this Hula contour stick again because I'm determined. This is the, what's this called? The Quickie Contour Stick. I am determined. I wonder how much product you get in this. Well, you get a fair amount. I've used it several times. But at least it won't break like the KKW one. Anyways, I am determined to keep my hair out of it, to learn better how to use cream contours, because I'm not that good at it, admittedly. You know, you have to remember these type products were not, you know, you learn, you get good at using what you learn, and these type products were not big when I was younger, so yeah. It's so easy to overdo it. So easy to overdo it. Okay, let's start with that. And the brush I need, I believe, is behind my phone. Yes, I have my phone sitting on my brushes. Actually, this isn't the brush I normally use. Oh well, let's give it a try anyways. It's not, I don't think it's packed densely enough. I normally use the Real Techniques contour brush. What the hell is it? It is behind here. Why is it lately that every time I get online to live stream, I can't find the brush I need? There it is. Yeah, so they do have a considerable difference. This one's much floofier. Anyway, so one of the things, what I was getting to with the whole hydro thing is today, Bree and I, it's our mission. We need to hit the store before every other person in the world does, because this is like the absolute hands down worst time, other than, you know, before Christmas and Thanksgiving. This is like the worst time to go shopping in Seattle, right before hydros. I should have done it, you know, the beginning of the week, but got busy. You know how that goes. You know, I really like the way this blends, but strangely enough, I don't know if it's just the lighting I'm in right now, because I literally have every curtain shut because I'm not letting any natural light in, because, yeah, no thank you. I've got all our air conditioning on throughout the house, and I'm not going to pay to cool my house down only to open the curtains and heat it up again, but maybe it is just the lighting, but this contour stick almost looks like a blush on, turns into a blushy type skin tone on me. But again, it could be the lighting. Make sure I blend that down my neck. That's all I'll tell you. You know, when you get to be my age and you start getting these little like turkey jowly like things here, what really sucks is when you lay your contour line down, because your jaw doesn't shelf under. Well, part of it's my weight too, but because your jaw doesn't shelf under, my jaw doesn't, I have to be even more careful blending that out and blending it down. Otherwise, I literally go outside, and I've done that before. Oh man. We were, actually, I think it was Bree and I went to it was one of the MAC releases. We went to at Nordstrom's. And we're standing, I don't know, we were just standing there, and Bree's looking at me funny, and I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? And she's like, did you blend your contour, Mom? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, well, you got a line all the way around. You never seen somebody move so fast in their life. I'm like, is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? I was so fucking embarrassed. Yeah. Anyways, so now, God. Yeah, it takes practice working with these cream products. I mean, they just don't. People think, oh, it just comes now, you know, it's so easy, and it's not. It's a completely different beast. You have to learn to blend. Oh. Last thing in the world I need to do is make my nose look longer. Okay. So yeah, so now I'm paranoid, making sure that, as far as I can see at least, that my contour is always blended in. Today I'm just gonna do a quickie slap something on my eyeballs type thing, because we're just going to the store. And what do I need now? I am going to use a new palette, I think. I've never, believe it or not, I've never tried Lorac eyeshadows at all. This is the Mega Pro 3. I also have a haul coming up where I have the Mega Pro 2. I think I bought an extra one for a giveaway. And I have the, is it the Beauty and the Beast? Yeah, that's by Lorac. And I took out all of my, matter of fact, I have another one over here. I haven't even hauled this one yet. I have a massive Sephora haul. By the way, I want you guys to tell me, when it comes to hauls, do you mind long hauls? Or would you rather it be broken up into several videos? Because I'm not kidding you when I tell you I have a massive Sephora haul. Let me just give you an idea. Let's see if I can flip this. How do I flip this around? Wait, there we go. Okay, those two bags right there are not only full, but these are boxes. One down here, one down here. And they're loaded. And I'm not joking when I say loaded. So, flip around. So what I'd like to know is, you know, I mean, I know, you know, long videos are, nobody wants long videos. Jesus, how do you do things without doing long videos? I haven't learned it yet. It's not my style. I will never be a 5-minute girl. I just won't, except for doing like subscription box openings. Those I can pound out fast. But doing product reviews and stuff, can't do it. Okay, anyways, but this is another one. Look at that. I've never even opened this. It's been sitting in this box waiting to be hauled, brand new. You want another example? Here's the Anastasia, damn it, Self-Made palette. Want another example? Here's the Shadow Couture. This one I have opened, the Modern Renaissance, and this is actually my daughter's because I bought 2 of them and I cannot find mine for the life of me. I have tore apart, of course I have a lot of makeup in here, but I have tore apart my makeup room and I absolutely cannot find my Modern Renaissance palette, which really just chaps my ass because it is one of my all-time favorite palettes ever. And here I am looking for, I'm almost scared to use, you know, I'll just try it again. You know, everybody brags about the Tarte Shape Tape, and granted, it is a great concealer. I mean, there's no question. But, and here's the but, it's not a great concealer for women my age, in my opinion. Oh wait, I want color corrector a little bit. Let me get my Giorgio Armani, I'll be right back. I just have to walk over here to another Sephora box. I forgot, I have another Sephora box over here. So, you guys tell me. On here. Fantastic. Need that one today and that one. So you guys tell me. Do you mind having really long hauls, product hauls? Because I can certainly break the Sephora haul up into shorter videos, but it would probably be like 3 videos. No joke. Okay, this is again the Giorgio Armani High Precision Retouch. I've used this several times. I really don't know what I think of this yet, to be honest with you. I like that it's gets right into the area I need it to. It seems to be fairly pigmented. I just don't know if it's worth the price for how much product you get. That's my only, so I'm not gonna knock it out, and boy, it's got a fine little brush. Look at that. Got a dinky. You know what I need really bad besides lighting? I need a nice desk mirror. I haven't had one of those in years. Like a nice lit, you know, one that lights itself. I don't know if I talked about it already or not, but there's one I really love. I've seen several influencers use them on their channel. And when I went to the Nordstrom's anniversary sale, they had this particular brand there and it was on sale. I was this close to buying it, and it's an expensive mirror, you know. It's normally around 200 bucks, which is just insane for a mirror, you know. But I really wanted it because I'm tired of doing this and blocking, you know, blocking you guys from seeing what I'm doing all the time, because, you know, when you get started doing your makeup, you get into doing your makeup and you don't always realize, like there, you know, that I'm blocking. Anyways, got over to it, picked it up, was all excited, gonna get it, and Bree's like, Mom, you don't need to spend that much money on a mirror. And then I looked at it, and it was one of those super magnifying ones. Like, oh, yep, that's out. It was like a 15 times magnifying. And I don't want the whole mirror being a magnifying one, because I need to be able to have it, you know, on my desk, away from my face, and a magnifying mirror is not gonna work. Anyways, so, but I really need one of those. Back to this Tarte Shape Tape. It is definitely a full coverage concealer and may work beautifully for gals with younger skin and under eyes. But in my experience, it is unbelievably drying on my under eye area. Really, like really drying. And as you can see, I'm not using a lot. I'm like 3 little dots, and that's even probably too much. So it's not like I'm overdoing it. It's just the composition of it is very drying on mature skin, in my opinion. Or if you have really dry under eyes, you know, you don't necessarily have to have mature skin. It just, if you have dry under eyes like I do, I mean, like already, my under eyes just, to me, look aged. And like, for instance, when I use my By Terry concealer, I don't see that. They look heavy and aged. When I use my Naked Skin concealer, I don't see that. I'm not a fan. This might be great for, like, for instance, that little demon right there that just popped up. Let's try it and see what it does there. Might be too bright for that area. You know, this might be great for, like, highlighting and stuff, but I just, for me, that's, I'm not gonna, it'll just dry me out everywhere. So I would say if you don't have really dry under eyes, this would probably be an incredible concealer for you. But if you have dry under eyes, I'd stay the hell away from it. And of course, when it released and my color was so hard to get a hold of, I bought several of them. I'll give them to Bree, because she doesn't have that dry under eye problem like I do, so she'll be able to use them. Speaking of, I'm looking at my eyelashes here. I will be doing a detailed review here in probably the next week or so about, I know several people have been waiting for it, but I really wanted to put this product to the test, because, you know, when it's a product that, for one, is really expensive, and two, involves actually changing a part of your, you know, whether it's your skin or your eyelashes or whatever, I like to really put it to the test before I review it, and that's what I've been doing with Latisse. For those of you who don't know, Latisse is an eyelash growth serum, and I've been hardcore putting it to the test. So I think I've got a good enough feel for it now that I can do a review on it. So that'll be coming. Boy, I need more light. It's really hard to do brows. Sorry, I'm turning sideways, but I cannot see to do my brows with that low light I was dealing with, as evidenced by the line I drew. Anyway, so I will be doing a full review on Latisse and giving you, showing before and after pictures and all that kind of stuff, because there's a lot to say about it for sure. A lot of eyelash growth serums out there. Personally, myself, I've yet to see, you know, I thought, well, maybe I could just get extensions. You know, maybe it'd be cheaper to just get extensions. But out of, you know, no insult to people who have extensions by any means. But it's just, I don't think it's, you know, I'm not going to knock it completely out of the park for an idea, but the ones I've seen, I just don't like the look of them. I don't think they look even somewhat natural. People that I've seen that have them in, they look like overly curled, and you know, they start getting really sparse looking, and I just have not liked the look of it at all. And that's how come, that was my personal decision again of why I decided to go for the eyelash growth serum as opposed to the extensions. And the other thing I like about, you know, an eyelash growth serum too is that you're not, you know, you have to pay for it, but it's something you can just do at home and not have to, I don't know, it's just, but I would like to at least try getting extensions once just to see, so I have a personal experience with it and see what I think of it. If I can, you know, find somebody that I think does good work. I am going to have to start using something else for my eyebrows because this is just about gone. This is my Cella eyebrow pencil, eyebrow crayon, whatever, tantalizing taupe, and that is my all-time favorite eyebrow crayon, eyebrow product, period. I just absolutely love it. It stays on all day. It has a very fine tip, so it's really easy to get, you know, the shape that you want. I can draw little fine strokes. I can apply more pressure and get a darker color if I want. I just really, there's a lot of versatility with this little pencil. I really like it. And it lasts for, considering how small the product is, it lasts for a considerable amount of time. I was shocked by that. When I saw, I mean, seriously, look how tiny that is. You can't even see it. It's, see if I can roll it out a little. That's all the product I have left. Oh my god, that's literally all I have left right there. That little bit. I really wish they carried these at like Sephora or something. I don't know what I'm going to do now, because I've become so accustomed to using this. I'm not going to be a happy camper to not have it anymore. Oh, you want to see Bree's piercing? Okay, sweetie, I'll call her in here. Yeah, she got it. I think I was more nervous than she was. Chaz? Hang on, let me call her up. Excuse me if you hear me yell. She's downstairs, I think. I'll be right back. Where's Bree? Huh? Bree? Okay. She will be up in just a minute. She's in the bathroom, so she will be right up. Yeah, she got the piercing. It's so weird every time. I'm not used to looking at her yet with the little barbell doohickey hanging out of her nose, you know? But she likes it, and that's what matters. It's funny because I went to my doctor's office. Bree went with me, and...
You want to see my piercing?
Shut up. This is my husband. Perv. He walked in, she's like, you want to see my piercing? Just excuse the hubby. He's normally not home during the day. Anyways, but we went, Bree went with me to my doctor's appointment because we were running other errands and stuff, and my doctor noticed her piercing, and she's like, oh, you got your nose pierced, I see, and Bree's like, yeah, my mom finally let me do it, and she's like, wow, you're really lucky. She's like, you got a cool mom. And she said, when I was your age. No, you don't. She was like, when I was your age, I went and she got an eyebrow piercing or something, and she said her mom wouldn't talk to her for 2 weeks and totally freaked out and thought she was doing it to get back at her, and she said it was just a whole drama and everything. She goes, you gotta realize how lucky you are to have a mom that not only lets you do that, but supports you doing it. And I was like, yeah, that's right. Okay, where's my powder? Anyways, Bree will be up here in just a momento. I cannot find my Charlotte Tilbury face powder, so I'm just gonna pull out. No, maybe I won't. Hang on here. I have so much new stuff, you guys, to go over. It's ridiculous. I bought 2 of these. I think I'm going to put one in a giveaway. This is the Marc Jacobs Air Blush. Matter of fact, might as well take a peek at it while we're waiting for Brie. I haven't even looked at it yet. I ordered it online. Are you kidding? They taped it shut? What the? Oh, it's the sticker that goes around the side. Oh. Damn it. I hate it when they do that. I know it's for safety seal purposes, but I hate breaking them. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. I love Marc Jacobs packaging. I mean, seriously, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love his packaging. I wanted to get all of these, but ooh, this is probably going to be too dark for me. But I bought 2 of them because I thought, I don't know, I just looked at it online. I thought it was a gorgeous color. I thought it was kind of a bronzy blush type thing. So, and look at that beautiful mirror in there. So you guys might see that in an upcoming giveaway. Okay, what was I getting in here about to begin with? Ooh, and I also got the new Hourglass foundation. So I'm going to do a foundation over 40 on that one. And then I picked up the Cover FX Custom Infusion Drops in C+ Lemongrass. I've been wanting to try those. God, there's just so much in here. Oh my lord. I have a lot of stuff to haul. A lot. Got the Bronze Goddess, and I think it's way too dark. Way too dark for me. Ooh, maybe I should use this new. This is the Becca. This is their new bronzer. I bought 2 shades in this. Is this the other one? Bali Sands and Capri Coast. And I got one for Brie too. Oh, and look at this. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I don't even. Oh, it smells so good. This is the Burberry London with Love. And this is from Sephora. You can get it at Sephora too. God, I love it. Ugh. I've got a little bit of a thing with luxury makeup, so like here's another one. This is the Moonlight Scion from Givenchy, and it's so pretty. No scent. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I'll tell you, I love luxury powders. I just love luxury powders, boy, I'll tell you. Bought a couple of these. Another Marc Jacobs. Oh, that's the Finish Line. Maybe I should use that today. There's the one I got for Brie. What else have I got in here? Oh, this new makeup. Oh, I gotta use this under my eyes. Sorry. This powder is unlike any powder I've ever tried, and boy, I have tried a lot of powders. I wish, though, this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is it's like a micro finishing loose powder. Love the container. Love everything about it. It's got a net. which I really like in one way and in one way don't, because, you know, what happens when your powder gets down to the, you know, when you push on it, just lets the product out. But it's such a fine powder that I really like it. But I wish I'd purchased the solid one. Like, if I were to do it again, I would have purchased the solid one, because I think the solid one came with 6.2 grams of product. I think this is 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. And I think the solid one will go a lot further, because this is such a micronized powder that, like, right now my fan, trying to block it because my fan's just like blowing it all away in the air, and I'm, oh, there goes 30 cents. Oh, there goes $1. You know what I mean? So I think I'd much prefer to have the solid one. And the only reason I bought the loose one is because the first time I bought the NARS crystal powder, I purchased it in the solid form. And then I turned around and wished that I'd bought the loose, because the solid one hard panned on me. And I could never get anything out of it again. I've still got it. It's almost brand new. Hardly been used. And it has a hard pan sheen over it. Bree will be up here in a minute, I promise. I told her. Once that girl gets in the bathroom, watch out. Anyways, this is a beautiful powder. I don't know if it has flashback or not, because I haven't tested it yet, but I will. Okay. Anything else I can use right now? Oh, yeah. I purchased the, I don't know what it is with me and Marc Jacobs right now. Rude. Oh, thanks, Bree. I guess Bree is one of the people watching right now. So since you're watching, Mom, get your patootie up here, because they want to see your piercing. Rude is what she wrote to me. I purchased the Marc Jacobs Recover. I'll have to try that. Maybe I should just try this now. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting this to be glass, because everything he does is glass. But it's plastic. It's still nice. It just wasn't quite what I was expecting, because everything of his is always in glass. Huh. Well, it makes it nicer for travel, that's for sure. This is a Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist. I'll try that after I have all my powders on. And then, of course, any advice or something like, I would say, honey, that the best advice I can offer somebody wanting to start a channel is post regularly. Because that has probably been the one thing that's held me back in our channel, is that I just, for quite a while, of course I was pretty sick for quite a while, as I had a lovely little friend show up in my breast that I had to deal with. Anyways, so posting regularly, though, I think is the most important thing if you want success, because people want regular content. And if you're only posting, you know, once every here and there and now, you know, you can have fun with it like I do, but you're not going to build up the viewers and subscribers like you want, probably. So that would be my biggest thing. It doesn't, you know, and it doesn't matter. You don't have to have, by the way, this is Hourglass Ambient. Which one is this? Ethereal Light. You don't have to have, you know, the most expensive makeup and the, you know, the newest releases of everything. You don't need to do that. I mean, that's not, in my opinion at least, I don't think that's necessary. You know, I'm almost 50 years old, so, you know, I've got not only, you know, a bigger collection of makeup, but the means to acquire a lot of it. And I would say that starting your channel, though, regular content is the biggest thing. And it doesn't matter if you're posting reviews on a drugstore palette, or you're doing a get ready with me, whatever. Just put content out there of what you enjoy. And if you enjoy it, people will enjoy watching you. That's the thing that I would say. This box is just, look at this. This is how much you pay. And this is brand new. The box just literally fell apart. Hourglass has been on my doo-doo list right now after my experience with my mascara thing that they never replaced, and now the curator, and now this. Anyways, if you enjoy what you're doing, people will know. It's just that simple. You know, if you're having a fun time, then people are going to see that, and they're going to be drawn to watching you, because nobody wants to watch somebody that's, you know, blah and uncomfortable and boring. And if you're uncomfortable in front of the camera, I would suggest practice. Sit down in front of the camera, record yourself several times, and watch it back and see what you think of yourself. You know what I mean? And practice. That's all it takes. Another Marc Jacob I'm pulling out. This is I think this is I'm a little confused about this, because this is called the Omega Bronze. His bronzer. This is the coconut one in Tantastic. But when I went in to get this, it smells incredible. It's a beautiful bronzer. But they had this color, the same shade name, but in his regular packaging. I thought this was a limited edition color, but unless I'm mistaken, I guess it's just the packaging that's limited edition. Don't ask me. But it is a beautiful bronzer. I really enjoy this. I mean, for my fair skin, it's really hard for me to find a bronzer that doesn't orange out. $4,000 bronzer? God, don't tell me people are charging astronomical amounts on eBay for this, more than likely, huh? Is that what the joke's about? Because are people seriously selling this on eBay for a lot of money? Not $4,000, obviously, but it's a beautiful bronzer. It really is. I mean, I enjoy it. It goes on the skin really nice. Of course, that looks kind of, with my lighting right now being as bad as it is. But it really is a pretty bronzer. I'm glad I got it. I don't buy into the limited edition stuff too much, but I did want this one. I love his products. I really do. Even though I'm freaking ticked off that they never replaced my highliners. Because, you know, those things are expensive. I don't mind spending the money on products if they hold up. And, you know, but when you spend that much money on something only for it to, the formula to be bad and end up throwing them away, I'm not happy about that. Okay, let's see, what blush am I going to use? I think I'm going to try, you know, I don't know why I bought this. I really got to stop. I need to stop buying stuff that just because it's new. Because I purchased the original of this one. It's sitting, Martha, let me grab it real quick. I want to see if there is any difference. I don't think there is. Except for I think one color is different. I think that's the only difference is Coralista. No, I don't even think that's different. Okay, so here is last year's. And here is this year's. So the only thing that's new in this is California. Oh no, Hula Light is new. It still has Rockateur, it has Dandelion, and it has Hula, but they added Hula Light and California. And I love California, so that makes it worth it. But you know what? I hardly ever use this. I've probably used it 2 or 3 times. No joke. Okay, so I'm determined as hell to use this because there's a lot of product in there and I don't want it just going to waste this time. So I'm going to use California. Oh, that's rock. I was like, oh, something smells good. It's Rockateur. I forgot. Okay. So, nothing on the brush yet. Come on. Boy, they are really, really packed hard in the pans. Okay, I think you need to use a little bit of a stiffer brush than I'm using here, especially with California, because it's hardly showing up. I promise Bree will be up. Won't you, Bree? Come on, Bree. People want to see your piercing. Because I know you're still watching, you little turkey tit. Pretty shade. And I also purchased, I wondered what the difference was. I purchased Dandelion here, but then I saw Dandelion came in here and I was like, oh, but this is Dandelion Twinkle and this is just Dandelion. So obviously this is the blush and that's in this palette and the single is the highlighter. I will tell you that California, I think it's California. Yeah, it is, because California in here, if I remember correctly, is the same one, same color and everything as the bigger individual box one, but the mini one looks completely different. So I don't know what they were doing there, but it's definitely a different color. It's a different shade, I should say. Okay. Let's get to this. I want to try this real quick. And I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just going to swish some color because I got to get going here pretty soon. This is the Lorac Mega Pro 3. I've never used it. I have never used a single Lorac shadow in my life, believe it or not. So this is technically my first palette from Lorac. I also purchased the Lorac 2, and then Brie and I bought a Beauty and the Beast for her and one for me. And we'll be showing those on our channel pretty soon. Looks like a pretty collection of colors. What I really like about how Lorac arranges their palettes, they make sense to me. Because the first 2 rows here are matte, the next 2 rows are shimmer, and as you can see, they go from light to dark. Light to dark. I like that look. It's, you know, aesthetically pleasing to me as opposed to a palette that has, you know, an orange here and a blue next to it, and those kind of just, I don't know, the way that my brain looks at them just processes it differently, and it takes me a little bit, you know, I can still create a look with palettes like that, don't get me wrong. It just takes me a little longer to see what I want to do with it. Okay, and I'm sorry about that. I am going to use my Wayne Goss brushes because I just really like them. And let's see, actually I'm just going to use the mirror in the palette. What the heck? It's got a nice mirror on it. Let's see here. Do I want to go? I think I'm going to go kind of mauve-y today since I have pink on. So I'm going to start at the top. Oh, wow, a lot of pigment comes up. Let's see how dark this is. This is the shade Pink Cream. So I can use that as an all-over shade. But yeah, as for starting your own channel, honey, just go for it. If it's something you're interested in doing, trust me, there is room out here for everyone. You know, I will never understand why I see, you know, like I was was it? It's on Twitter the other day, and I follow what's her name, Kristen Dominique, I believe, and something happened, I guess, with her and her once BFF Laura Lee. But the point I'm getting at here is that I guess from what I could tell, the messages, the catty messages kind of going back and forth, was that one of them used a particular picture for their screenshot, and then the other one did something similar. And so they kind of, one of them, I think Laura Lee called out Dominique, saying she copied her. I was like, for real? When are we going to grow up? Because you know what? She may be young, but her ass is too old to be doing that kind of stuff. And let me tell you, there's one thing I've learned. There's room for everyone. And I work in a highly competitive industry, which is the writing industry. And, when I first started writing, I thought, God, what if people don't read my work? What if this, what if that? It's so competitive in the publishing industry. I mean, major competitive. People think YouTube's competitive. Whatever. It's nothing compared to the publishing industry. Trust me. I'm going to try Dusty Mauve. I just hope it's not too... Picks up a lot of product. I hope it's not too dark. Well, that'll work. Anyways, but I learned as I, opened my eyes and got some experience behind me that while it is competitive, there's room for everyone. You don't have to be worried about so-and-so and what they're doing and whether they're going to compete with you or whatever, because think about how many people are in the world. You know what I mean? There's viewers for everyone. There's readers for everyone. So, don't feel overwhelmed by looking at, especially when you look at these top channels out there. No, just do your thing and do what you enjoy and do what you love, because if you're doing something you love, it's going to come across loud and clear to whoever's watching. And that's what's going to draw people. I guarantee it. If you're doing, if you're uncomfortable with what you're doing, and people pick up on that. But if you like what you're doing and you're comfortable and you're having fun, then that's what you need to be doing. These are a lot more pigmented than I was expecting. I was not expecting this much pigmentation. So that's nice. I swear to you, Bree is coming. Right, Bree? Instead of sitting down there watching Mom, why don't you get your booty up here? So we need to get going pretty soon here. Boy, these are really pigmented. Holy cow. That was Dusty Mauve. That was a pretty color. I'm going to go into eggplant just a little bit here. And, oh wow, look at that. That is dark. And the other thing is too, is when you're starting out, just remember, you're starting out. Don't feel the need to, it's easy for me to say when I'm sitting here constantly bitching about the fact that I don't have lighting. I'll tell you one thing, if I'd done things differently, if I were to do it all over again, knowing what I know now, I would have invested in good lighting before I invested in an expensive camera. But that's just me, because when you're doing makeup, lighting is critical. And if you can't afford that, then sit in front of a good window where you're getting natural lighting, But if you get to the point where you're ready to invest, you know, I wouldn't, especially for somebody young starting out, I wouldn't recommend investing a bunch of money in, you know, cameras and lighting and all that kind of stuff, because for one thing, you don't know if you're going to like it until you really get going and doing it. And, you know, you don't know if you're going to be able to be successful at it. Of course, anything you want to be successful at, you can, but you get my gist. Especially, you know, I remember when I was younger, I mean, I'd like one thing 1 minute and the next I'd be on to something else, you know? So, I would just recommend keeping it low-key to begin with and not putting a lot of money into it, you know what I mean? Oh, I just put a whole blob of product there. You're still like that, am I? Am I still low-key, Bree? Get your butt up here. People want to see your piercing. She's still writing me, the little turd. Anyways. But I do want to get lighting. It's bugging me something fierce that I don't have good lighting. I mean, that's just been my biggest pet peeve. That's been bothering me more than anything. And, you know, I invested a lot of money into a good camera and stuff. You don't need to do that. I mean, it's just not necessary. I mean, let me ask you this. How, obviously my lighting's not good right now because I have everything shut because it's 100 degrees outside. So I'm not opening all the... I'm kind of like this. Natural light? That's where I'm thinking right now. F you, natural light. Could care less right now because it is so damn hot outside. And anyways, but you know, I mean, what I'm filming on right now, besides the lighting, does it look horrible? Are the graphics bad? You know, is the picture bad? Because I'm just filming on a cell phone right now. Oh, be quiet, Bree. Get your booty up here, you little poo. My point is that, you know, I really don't think you need to... I would wait until, you know, if you really want to make something of a channel, I would wait until you get into it a little bit. Just film with what you've got, whether it's a handy cam or your cell phone or whatever. You know, you don't need to invest loads of money into recording equipment and stuff like that. And there's software out there that's free for editing your videos. You know, I wouldn't pay as much money as I do for editing software. It's a little bit, I don't know. I use the, oh hell, what's it called? Now I can't even remember. It's by Adobe. Premiere Pro. I use Premiere Pro to edit. But, you know, it's, what, almost 40 bucks a month. So, you know, that stuff adds up. Whereas you can just use, like, Apple, if you have a Mac, they have their movie, what the hell's it called? iMovie. You can use that to edit videos. There's a lot of, and there's free resource programs out there you can use. You don't have to, you know, I mean, if somebody wants to, sure, they can invest loads of money into getting started. I personally think it's a waste of money to do that. I don't think it's, you know, I don't think it's worth investing money until you're making money. How about that? That's what I would say. Don't invest until you're getting a paycheck. Which one is this? I haven't even used it yet. You know, when you start making money off of your videos, and then that's the time to take that money and reinvest it into your channel and, you know, maybe get an upgrade in lighting or get an upgrade in your editing software or, you know, what you're filming with. But starting out, it's not worth it, especially when most people aren't going to notice anyways. I mean, you know, these these bigger YouTubers with, you know, I mean, it's, they put a standard out there. You know, you watch somebody like, say, Toddy, and what you don't realize is that, you know, the reason she looks so beautiful and so flawless, she's a beautiful gal to begin with, don't get me wrong, but the reason she really has that ethereal glow about her and that perfect look about her is because she's literally surrounded by studio lighting. No joke. I mean, she's probably got 1 or 2 ring lights in front of her along with studio lighting. She's probably got 4 or 5 studio lights on all sides of her. It's about time. Sitting downstairs writing, Mom, instead of coming up here. They want to see your nose ring. Get your booty over here. Or better yet, pick up the phone and do it. But, you know, the more, like, for instance, if I had full studio lighting on right now, then I would have, you know, you wouldn't be able to see as many flaws and, like, these dark circles under my eyes, you know, that darkness there. You wouldn't see any of that. I mean, my skin would look a lot more perfected if I was under studio lights, because it literally blurs out, you know, a lot of imperfections that you have in your skin. That's the whole point of studio lighting, you know. So when you know, I don't think people realize that when they're seeing these people, I'm sitting here using the brush and I have the plastic thing still on it. Didn't even notice. Anyways, when you see these people with all this fancy, you know, and they look so beautiful on camera and everything. Oh, you's gonna get hurt. She's in here going through my stuff again, you guys. Anyways, just remember that they're behind a buttload of lights. And I guarantee you they don't look that perfect in real life. Okay, well, come on over here. Pick this up and show them your schnoz ring. Show them your schnoz ring. Did you see her schnoz ring good?
You want me to stick a micro camera up there?
Yeah, I think they want to get a close-up view of your schnoz. I'm going to do a little inner corner highlight. Boy, those, that's the first time I've ever used those Lorac shadows. And they're really pigmented and they blended really nice. I was pleasantly surprised. What time is it, hun?
Like 1:30.
Oh my god, it's later than I wanted to be leaving. Is it really? Seriously? Great. Anywho. Okay, excuse the noise, because they make noise every time they hit the bottom of the can. Okay, mascara. Which mascara? I wonder if I should try this little Burberry one. Now, let me think here. I think I am going to take out my little Hypnos Drama. I need to buy a full size of this. Really bad. I wonder if I should put a little... I bought a new color in the Stila Magnificent Metals. I wonder if I should try this on this look. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Yeah, this is the Sea Siren, I think. Yep. Let's see what she looks like. Oh god, that belongs on my lips. That's like one of my all-time favorite colors on my lips, is a pink with a blue reflect. Let's do it, since I didn't put anything on my lid. Just about ready.
Lord.
Hmm?
You're going for it.
No, I'm just putting a little glitter on. And by the way, in case you're wondering what I do, whenever of course I should have done concealer first, but I don't want to bother today. I'm just having fun. If you have hooded eyes, what I do like if you're going to do a cut crease, let's say, and you want to figure out where to put your cut crease line, what I do is I put product or concealer. Let's say you're using concealer. I put a little bit right here at my lash line, and then I look up. You see how it marked it right there? There. So that is where my line's going to go. And that tells me how far up to put the product so that when my eyes, of course I just got it on my eyelashes.
Leave the pink eyelashes.
I don't want to leave the
Leave it.
pink eyelashes. That wasn't part of the plan.
Mushka. Don't you know me.
Crap. Anyways. Fucking. Sorry. But it works great for determining where to put your cut crease line. So that way when you open your eyes,
Mushka.
not only is the product not going to constantly keep transferring up there for us people with hooded eyes, but you can see the color with your eyes open. What? Okay. That is pretty, but it is not nearly as sparkly as the other ones. I was like my diamond one and stuff, and you put those on, it's like ba-bam on your lids. This was kind of like, hello. Yeah, it was kind of, hello. And I forgot I need this again, damn it. Just to do the edge. Oh, shush up.
We're already an hour past when you said you wanted to leave. When you wanted to leave.
Oh, damn it.
Not be there.
I don't want that brush. Yeah, I know, but
Every day.
every day? What are you talking
Every
about?
day
I don't do
I
this
deal
every
with
day.
Every day.
How can you deal with this every day?
Every day.
How?
I
can
deal
you-
with you every day.
I would imagine.
It's painstaking.
I would imagine since, yeah, I'm kind of your mom. So I would imagine you deal with me every day.
Who'da thunk it?
I know. Who'd have thunk it? Okay.
Alright, let's go, Elvira.
Elvira? That's a compliment.
I wasn't trying to insult you. You're paler than I am, and that's a feat.
Hey now. Woman can't help it the way she's born.
No, but you could go out into the sun.
Yeah, 'cause I need more cancer, right? It's just what my ass needs. You know, I can never get my right eye right here because I have a shadow. See that little crease I have that goes down through there? See how this one is perfectly blown out here on the edges? But look at this one. I have like this crease right here that product will not frickin' stick to. No matter what I do.
I have this crease right here that nothing will stick to.
My God, it pisses me off. I mean, no matter how much I work that.
Look at this.
Look at
Nothing sticks there.
where?
Here.
Oh, really?
Nothing.
Is that because your eyes water so much? So you have your under your little puppy dog eyes. You can't have anything stick. My daughter has puppy dog eyes, and I have no clue where she got them from. Because as you can see, I don't have puppy dog eyes, and neither does my husband.
I'm adopted.
So we're kind of wondering where she came from. Okay, what color lip did I pick out? Oh, I know what I want.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, get out of my highlight. I am going to put on... Hang on, I can't see. This is one of these big Sephora boxes I need to haul. What's that? Ah, that's Wrath. Ooh, I want to try that, but I can't wear that today. It won't go with. That's the Vice liquid lipstick in Wrath, but that won't go with what I have on. And Firebird, that will. I had to buy some new lipsticks because after I decluttered my lipsticks, I don't have any. Psycho, that will. That's a comfort matte. I'm anxious to try their comfort matte. I've never tried it. And what's this one? Anarchy. Ooh, that's, and you can kind of tell the colors I like. It's looking all pink. I even got this Melted Matte by Too Faced. This is the candy cane one. What's this? Everlasting liquid lipstick in Mother. Oh, maybe I should try that. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. What's that? Hourglass Extreme Sheen Lip Gloss. I forgot I bought that. This is what happens when you know, buy stuff months and months and months. Like this, I think all this I bought in December. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful container? I didn't see what that said, sweetheart. Sorry, I couldn't get to it in time. If you can... I mean, like, you know, when this came out, this brand new, never used it. The Mario palette. What the hell is this? Gimme Some Lip. Ooh, yeah. I mean, does that give you an idea how long ago I bought this stuff? And it's never been opened. It's got one of my juicy shakers in it. That's why I bought that. I know that. And like, there's Tarte's blush palette. Holiday 2016. That's how old this is. Because here's Marc Jacobs, his holiday palette from 2016. Yeah. I have 2 boxes loaded with products I need to haul from holiday 2016 that I've never used. Oh, isn't that pretty? This is my first Kat Von D lipstick other than the small mini I received in my Sephora. Boy, this wand is really long. Bree? Bree? Jacqueline wants to see your nose piercing. She didn't see it. Oh, I'm going to try just putting it on with the applicator. God knows how this is going to go. She's coming, hun. Oh, I love this color. This really, really long wand kind of is throwing me for a loop. It's really dry. There's a lot of formula in here. Is that the way Kat Von D's liquid lips are? I've never tried them, so I don't know. I mean, I'm having to... Just pick it up. Jacqueline said she didn't get to see your nose. Don't want me. Oh my god, my frickin' eyes watering now. Oh, I hate that. Are you kidding me? It's all the fans that are going. Look at that. It just watered all my makeup off of right there. I give up. Okay, what do you think of that color? You don't like it? Speak!
Not necessarily with everything else. I think it's a little much.
Okay.
Well, then don't ask my opinion.
What with everything else? I have a pink dress on. I mean...
And vibrant purple eyes.
Damn it. Okay.
I think it's a pretty color, but...
Yeah, it's a really pretty color. This color's Mother, by the way. I think.
Ma?
Yeah, Mother.
Ma?
What?
No,
I need
it's
a
called
lip
Ma.
gloss. It's not called Ma. I am not Ma. God, I hate that. Ma. I tell her, I'm not a Ma. I'm not a Ma. I'm not a mother. I'm mom.
All right, Mum.
Hang on.
Is that better?
Yes,
Be British.
I am mom.
No, you're Mum.
I'm mom.
Mum. What on earth are you doing now?
I'm adding a little frickin' sparkle to this sea shit. Whatever it's called. Because it just didn't have enough sparkle for me, so I'm adding some iridescent pigment. See, that's what I was expecting out of that sea siren. See the difference? I was expecting to have some iridescence to it and some shine.
Hey, I found your blush brush.
Yeah, I see that. Many thank you.
Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Okay.
Whooshka. Meow, meow.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, my little whooshka. Oh, my little whooshka. Meow, meow.
Okay. There. It looks white as hell, but it's not that white. It is white, but it's iridescent.
Two.
This is Dazzle Dust by Barry M. And boy, these are really neat. I have 3 colors. This is in the color 65. It's a iridescent. It's really pretty. And then I have this it's a darker like forest green 25, and then this one 21 is like max. What do you call it? It's kind of a brown, blue-brown type, except for it's got green sparkles in it.
Black.
Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Ooh. Oh my God, these are incredibly beautiful. They come in little itty-bitty containers, but you don't need much. Again, that one is color 21, and the light is not doing it justice, but it's gorgeous. I might as well show the other one just for the hell of it.
Oh, Lord.
This one, I
Have mercy.
love this one. Look at that.
She's ignoring me.
Look at the color and the sparkle in that. See the see the yellow? Now this is kind of what I think the electric color in Anastasia's new palette had the potential to be, which is that bright lime green with the gold reflect. And this is color number 25. Because when the light hits it, I don't have enough light in here to show, but when the light hits it, it goes from lime green to gold. It's just stunning. And then I'll show you this little iridescent one. I love pigments. I always have. Oh! Stuck my whole damn finger in it. Way to go, Shelbie. Yeah, so you can't see with the light, but it does have rainbow iridescence to it. And it's all over my table now. And again, that's 65. I'm hurrying.
I'm trying to get Songy to call me.
Trying to get the bird to call me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I just need some mascara and we're out of here. But now that my eyes are watering, I'm going to have to wear
Use the pink eyelashes.
Janky Waterproof by Too Faced.
Oh, you stink.
Yeah, he does. He needs a bath. Our dog's a little on the fresh side, if you get my meaning.
It's hot out.
Yeah. I don't even want to go out. That's why I'm not in such a hurry. Because
Then why are we?
Because we have to get some stuff to get ready for hydro.
We're doing that now?
Yeah, we're doing that here.
We are?
Oh, for God's sakes. I'll talk to you later, okay?
It's nice that I'm informed of these things.
Consider yourself informed.
Oh, thanks. The day before?
No, it's Sunday. I have the most trouble with this mascara. She loves the regular formula of this Better Than Sex mascara. I can't wear the regular formula because it flakes, it smears, it does everything on me that you don't want a mascara to do. So I thought, well, I'll buy the waterproof. I've had nothing but problems with it. It's the driest formula of a mascara I've ever used. It's like a paste. And as opposed, you know, this lovely little brush they have here that normally works to separate the lashes, with this, you know, it may do that with the regular formula, but with this waterproof formula, it actually makes them clump together something horrible. Ugh. And if I had another waterproof mascara here right now, trust me, I'd be using it, but I don't. I'm out of my Hypnostrama. I thought my girl Shay said she was sending me one of those. I'll have to check my P.O. box. I haven't been there in a while. I said in a video or something, that I needed to buy one, and she messaged me and said, don't. I have one or something, I'll send it to you. Forgot all about that. I haven't seen her for a while. I wonder what's going on. I haven't seen her on her channel. Hope she's okay.
Losing my patience,
She
bro.
maws me one more time. Well,
Losing my patience, bro.
I just stabbed myself in the cheek with a stupid effing applicator. And then I did it right there too.
Beauty
When you
mark.
went, Ma!
Beauty mark.
No, it's not a frickin' beauty mark. This stuff, and it doesn't just scratch off like every other mascara out there. No,
Because it's waterproof.
Yeah, that's exactly. It
Songy's calling you.
It blends the frick in and holds on for life. Oh, I hate it. I really do.
Why are you sniffing me? Stop it.
I really need a different waterproof formula because I do not like this one.
Stop sniffing me.
Okay, I'm almost done, and then I'm going to spray. I want to try that Marc Jacobs spray. Oh, my mommy just sent me a message.
Your mom?
Hi, Mommy. I love you.
Grandma doesn't know how to use YouTube. She'll never see that.
Yes, she does. What do you want, nose ring? Now you see your nose ring? It's there.
And you're not getting
Permanent,
rid of it.
unfortunately. I would have I would have bought you 100 temporary ones over getting a permanent one.
Those look stupid, though.
No, they
Plus, I
don't.
didn't want a hoop.
What's the difference? One that goes all the way around versus one that looks like a barbell, you mean?
It's a hoop and a horseshoe.
Bria's awfully sassy today. That she is, sweetheart. That she is. See, I want to show you something. Okay, if you look under my eyes, see, I don't ever watch this. See all this? Look at this. See my under eyes? When I smile, look at that. And then when I relax my face, all the frickin' lines are still there. Look at that. Boom, boom. Watch. My under eyes never
Look, nothing
look like
sticks.
this.
Nothing sticks there. Look.
Yeah, I see that. My under eyes never look like this except for when I use the Tarte Shape Tape. This is what it does to mature skin with dry under eyes. Oh, it's horrible. It's just, I'm not using it ever again on my under eyes. Can't do it. Can't do it. It just looks like Okay, now let me get the spray and then we're done.
How do
Hold
you
on.
spell that?
Watch out. Shishnashna. S-H-I-T. How about that? That's how you spell Shishnashna.
Is that Russian?
Yeah. You're right, she is sassy today. Where the hell did my Marc Jacobs spray go? I want to try it. Watch out. Oh! Is it in here? There's my bum bum cream!
Oh, I love your bum bum.
After getting a small thing of that on the in one of our subscription bags, I can't remember which one it was. I had to get it. Okay, I'm gonna try this
Even
out.
Dad likes your bum bum.
I hope this doesn't smear my. Let's get the pump going. Well, that like straight up just squirted. Please don't squirt on me like that. Oh, seriously?
Smells nice.
It's just one of these days for me, you know? It really is. Look at that. Ah!
We're gonna be here
I
another 20
touched
minutes.
this to my cheek like an idiot.
You do that every time. I don't know why you don't just clean it off
I don't
afterwards.
know.
She walks through the store with swatches on her forehead because she'll go like this after she's done it on her hand. And I don't ever tell her just because it's funny looking and I want to see who will say something about it first.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, she doesn't tell me. You know, I swatch makeup on my hand as we're going through the store. But my daughter doesn't tell me. She lets me, you know, and then I, like, wipe my forehead or something.
It's funny.
It's funny! Go get me a makeup wipe before I smack your ass.
Why don't you just use that?
What?
Yeah.
Because that won't take all this off. Go get me a makeup wipe, please. Let's try this again. Oh. You have to depress the thing like all the way down. Or else, oh my god, it's all over my phone. It's all over everything. Of course, I've got the fans on, but I think I'll have to try that. Another time when I don't have super wind blowing in here. Thank you. What the hell is that? Oh, is that my Derma whatchamacallit?
Yes, it's the Derma whatchamacallit.
Okay, there we go. That's much better. Not wiping that on my face again. Will you seriously quit spraying my damn perfumes? Yeah, you deserve that. Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Where are y'all going today? We are going to the store. We need to get stuff for hydros this weekend. Bless you.
Oh.
And hang on just a second. I need one more thing. Maybe it's in this second box. We just got a couple errands to run. We got it. Oh no, this is the. Oh yeah, there we go. See, I haven't even hauled this stuff, you guys. Look, like there's the peach glow. There's the peach eyeshadow palette. Ouch. There's the peach blush. Oh, I forgot I bought this. The Giorgio Armani foundation. There's that Lorac I said I bought. Jesus. Bye Bye Pores primer. I got so much stuff I haven't hauled yet. It's crazy. Anyways, this weekend in Seattle, hang on here, is Seafair. And so, this is my favorite lip oil in the world. My God, I love these. And I bought, I think I bought almost every color now. I just love it. I hope it doesn't take this off. I need something to... Anyways, it's Seafair. And we have everybody over. And have lots of food and have fun watching the hydros. So... that is going to take that liquid lipstick right off because this is oil-based. Get going, Shelby!
Are we yelling now?
Yeah. I just did an idiotic thing. I put a liquid lipstick on, so I had a long-lasting lipstick, and then I put an oil lip gloss on over it. And I do not like the feeling of the two of those together at all. that's a little better. Yeah, thanks, honey. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna go get different food items, make some salads. I think I'm gonna make soft tacos this weekend.
Do we have Boo Butt and Sabby coming over?
Huh?
Do we have Boo Butt and Sabby coming over?
You mean my son and his girl? Yes, they're coming over. So anyways, that's it. I'm all done, I think. Look at my under eyes, how old I look with this stuff. It literally I mean, look at that. Are you seeing that?
With a face like that?
I'm
What do you
smiling.
expect?
Look. I'm smiling.
See, I can do that too.
Look. No, you can't. I'm not doing that. Watch, smile. See that? Look at that. Look how dry. Oh, look at that.
Her hair is on my eyeball.
This is what Shape Tape does under my eyes, and this is why I don't. I mean, it's even now, I can feel it so thick, and it still feels tacky, like it hasn't set, but it's drying as all get out. Thank you, sweetie. That was a lovely compliment. I appreciate it. I literally can't
Fingers in
stand.
the way.
I think I have to be the only person in the world that cannot stand Shape Tape. There's the schnoz ring. Such a dork. She really is. Yeah, I don't like it at all. Do you want my Shape Tape?
Huh? Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you know, when I use, and that's the thing. It doesn't. Oh, it looks horrible to me. I mean, like, I can see, like, I never see all these, like, these here. These look like cavernous wrinkles. And, I mean, I know I have those, but I never see them like that. I mean, look at any of my videos. You're not going to see these like this. And, like, here, I never see those. Like,
You're
here.
your own worst critic.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Honey, I can see how bad it looks. Look at that.
Because you're pointing them out. Normal people don't just look at that on your face.
Trust me, it looks bad.
Oh.
Anyways, well, you convinced me out of it. Then you can't have my Shape Tape.
I'm going to be a kind person and say you're still your own worst critic.
Yeah, well, it looks horrible. But I do have 2 containers of that Shape Tape if you want the one that's open.
Oh,
at
so
least.
you are blackmailing me.
No, that's this right here. Yeah, see? I really think that this is great for younger skin. I do not think
Bad.
this looks good on mature skin.
Look, I can't get anything to stick there. Look at that. You see that?
Have you tried concealer? Have you tried using concealer there? Like to clean up your wing?
I mean, eyeshadow.
I know, but if you put concealer down first right there, especially this shit, I mean, this is like industrial.
It cracks.
No, it won't crack. Trust me. It's like
Well,
paste.
I don't like wearing concealer, so bleh.
Anyways, God, I'll tell you, I'm gonna strangle her. Such a pill. She's such a pill. Use a pill, girl.
Just like a pill.
So we're gonna go run some errands. We're gonna go get some food for this weekend. Oh, my eyes are green today. Look at that. They are. They're green today. What color are your eyes today? You're such a dork. She's such a dork. My eyes are green today. I'll be damned. She put a smiley face up. I swear to God, I've never seen somebody whose eyes change color as quickly as mine do. Except for my kids. They have the same color changing eyes.
Mine were super green the other day.
Yeah, mine are really
And
green.
then they were yellow, and then they turned gray.
Yeah. My eyes, literally, if you look in my videos, there'll be some videos where my eyes are blue. I mean, like blue. And then,
No,
like,
they just look black.
now, ow, you're pulling my hair, hun. And, like, now they're green. No, they're kind of a steel gray today. Yours are. I don't know what that is though. It's the weirdest thing. It's been that way all my life. My eyes fluctuate between blue and green and every shade. And I mean, we're not talking gradual. Like, they'll be brilliant turquoise blue, and then they'll go to like a stormy gray blue, and then they'll turn green, and then they'll kind of go yellow.
I even had like silver gray eyes.
Yeah.
At one point. Stop that.
Yeah. Both my kids got my eyes, without a doubt. My sons do it too.
Color-wise.
Yeah. I don't have the puppy dog eyes.
I'm making fun of me.
I love, come here, show your puppy dog eyes. I love her puppy dog eyes. Put your head even so they can see it. Look at that. She's got a little, like right here. See how it kind of doesn't make... Oh, it interrupted. I didn't know that would happen. Sorry about that. I got a phone call that came through. Perfect timing. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Wishing you well wherever you're at. And whoever asked me the questions, leave a comment down below if you end up starting a channel, because I'd love to check you out. And, you know, it doesn't hurt to try. Have a good day, sweetie. I appreciate it. Thank you. And trust me, if you want to start a channel, it does not hurt to try. You have a fun weekend too. I can't wait. We have Seafair here, and it's gonna be a blast. But boy, I'll tell you, I would have given, don't put mom's glasses on. That's a good way to wreck your eyes. I would have given anything.
Hey, I was looking fancy.
Oh boy, my vision just got blurry. I would have given anything for this temperature to not be what it's going to be, because boy, I'll tell you, we're going to have a lot of people crammed in my house, and it's going to be hotter than Hades. So, anyways, I wish you guys well. I love you. Hope wherever you're at, you're doing good, and if you're having struggles, you're getting through them with ease and beating those bitches back. Never give up. Love you. Bye.
Bye.